What if I told you that one of the most powerful things you can do for your health doesn't require a gym membership, expensive equipment, or a personal trainer? No crazy diet, no intense workout plan, no supplements, just walking. 30 minutes, every single day. It sounds almost too simple, right? But here's the thing. Science has shown over and over again that a daily 30-minute walk can literally transform your body, your mind, and your life. And today, we're going to break down exactly what happens, week by week, month by month, when you commit to this one small habit. So lace up your shoes, because by the end of this video, you'll never look at walking the same way again. Let's start at the very beginning. Your first week. Day 1. You step outside. Maybe it's morning, maybe it's after work. You start walking. And honestly, it might feel like nothing special. Your legs might feel heavy, especially if you've been sedentary for a while. You might get a little winded. But here's what's already happening inside your body that you can't see. The moment you start moving, your heart rate increases. Blood begins pumping faster, delivering oxygen and nutrients to your muscles. Your body starts releasing endorphins, those feel-good chemicals that act like natural painkillers. Within the first 10 minutes, your joints are releasing lubricating fluid, making movement easier. Your body temperature rises slightly and your muscles warm up. By the time you hit the 30-minute mark on your first walk, you've already burned somewhere between 100 and 200 calories, depending on your pace and body weight. By the end of the first week, you'll start to notice a few things. First, your mood will improve. Studies from Harvard Medical School show that even a single walk can reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression. After 7 days, you're already building a foundation of better mental health. Second, you'll probably sleep better. Walking helps regulate your circadian rhythm, your body's internal clock. People who walk daily report falling asleep faster and sleeping more deeply. And third, and this surprises a lot of people, your digestion improves. Walking stimulates the muscles in your abdomen and encourages natural movement in your intestines. If you've been dealing with bloating or irregularity, a daily walk can make a noticeable difference in just 1 week. Now let's talk about weeks 2 through 4. This is where things start getting really interesting. Your cardiovascular system is adapting. Your heart, which is a muscle, remember, is getting stronger. It's pumping blood more efficiently with each beat, which means your resting heart rate actually starts to decrease. You're literally making your heart's job easier. A study published in the British Journal of Sports Medicine found that regular walking can reduce the risk of heart disease by up to 31%. And you're already on that path, just 2 to 4 weeks in. Your blood pressure starts to regulate. If you've been running a little high, walking acts like a natural pressure valve. The blood vessels become more flexible and responsive, allowing blood to flow with less resistance. And here's the one most people are waiting for: weight changes. Now, let's be real. You're probably not going to see dramatic weight loss from walking alone in just a month. But you will notice subtle changes. Your clothes might fit a little differently. Your legs might feel more toned. You're building lean muscle in your calves, thighs, and glutes. On average, walking 30 minutes a day burns an extra 1,000 to 1,500 calories per week. Over a month, that's roughly 1 to 2 pounds of fat lost, without changing anything else about your diet. But here's the secret weapon. Walking also reduces cortisol, the stress hormone. And high cortisol? It's one of the biggest drivers of belly fat storage. So by walking, you're fighting fat from 2 angles: burning calories and reducing the hormonal trigger that stores fat in the first place. By the end of the first month, you've likely walked somewhere around 50 to 60 miles. Think about that. You've traveled the distance of 2 marathons just by walking half an hour a day. Months 2 and 3. This is where the mental benefits become undeniable. Your brain is physically changing. Walking increases blood flow to the brain, which promotes the growth of new brain cells, a process called neurogenesis. Specifically, it boosts activity in the hippocampus, the part of the brain responsible for memory and learning. A landmark study from the University of British Columbia found that regular aerobic exercise, including walking, increases the size of the hippocampus. That means your brain is literally growing. You'll notice you're thinking more clearly. You're more creative. Problems that used to frustrate you suddenly seem more manageable. That's not just a feeling, it's biology. Walking also increases the production of BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Think of BDNF as fertilizer for your brain. It helps existing neurons survive and encourages the growth of new ones. Higher BDNF levels are associated with better cognitive function and a lower risk of Alzheimer's and dementia. Your immune system is also getting a major upgrade. Research from Appalachian State University found that people who walked for 30 minutes a day had 43% fewer sick days than those who were sedentary. 43%! Walking increases the circulation of immune cells throughout your body. These cells, like natural killer cells and white blood cells, are your body's frontline defense against illness. When they're circulating more frequently, they can detect and eliminate threats faster. And here's a bonus. If you do get sick, walkers tend to have milder symptoms and recover faster. Your body becomes more resilient. At this stage, you're also noticing that walking isn't hard anymore. What once felt like effort now feels like second nature. Your stamina has increased significantly. You might find yourself walking faster without even trying, or choosing to walk for 45 minutes instead of 30. Not because you have to, but because you want to. 3 to 6 months in, you are now a different person than when you started. Let's talk about what's happened to your body composition. Even without any dietary changes, most people who walk daily for 3 to 6 months lose between 5 and 10 pounds of body fat. But here's what the scale doesn't tell you. You've also gained lean muscle mass, especially in your lower body. Your legs are stronger. Your core is more engaged. Your posture has improved because the muscles supporting your spine have strengthened. People who walk regularly report significantly less lower back pain. Your bones are getting stronger too. Walking is a weight-bearing exercise, which means it stimulates bone density. This is especially important as we age. The National Osteoporosis Foundation recommends walking as one of the best exercises for maintaining bone health and reducing the risk of fractures. But let's talk about something even more important than the physical changes: the mental transformation. By now, walking has become a non-negotiable part of your day. It's not a chore, it's your time, your therapy session, your creative hour, your meditation. Many walkers report that their daily walk is the single best part of their day. It's when they process emotions, solve problems, listen to podcasts or audiobooks, or simply enjoy silence. You've built discipline, and discipline in one area of life tends to spill over into others. People who maintain a daily walking habit often find themselves making better food choices, drinking more water, going to bed earlier, and being more productive at work. A study in the journal Health Psychology found that people who exercise regularly, even at low intensity like walking, report higher levels of self-efficacy. They believe in their ability to achieve goals. That confidence isn't just about fitness, it's about life. 6 months to 1 year. Let's zoom out and look at the big picture. You've now walked roughly 500 to 700 miles. That's the distance from New York to Detroit. You did that in half-hour increments. Your resting heart rate is lower. Your blood pressure has improved. Your cholesterol profile has shifted. HDL, the good cholesterol, has increased, while LDL, the bad cholesterol, has decreased. Your risk of type 2 diabetes has dropped significantly. Walking improves insulin sensitivity, meaning your body is better at managing blood sugar. The American Diabetes Association specifically recommends walking as a frontline defense against diabetes. Your risk of certain cancers has decreased. Research published in JAMA Internal Medicine found that walking is associated with a lower risk of breast cancer, colon cancer, and several other types. The mechanism? Reduced inflammation, better hormone regulation, and improved immune function. All benefits of your daily walk. But here's what might be the most remarkable statistic of all. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition followed over 300,000 people and found that just 20 to 30 minutes of daily physical activity, like walking, was associated with a 16 to 30% reduction in early death from any cause. Let me say that again. Walking 30 minutes a day could extend your life by years. Not through some experimental drug, not through a surgical procedure, through putting one foot in front of the other. After 1 year of daily walking, you haven't just changed your body, you've changed your trajectory. The person you are today is fundamentally healthier, happier, and more resilient than the person who took that first walk 365 days ago. Now, before we wrap up, let me give you some practical tips to make this habit stick. Because knowing the benefits is one thing, but actually doing it every day is another. Tip number 1, start where you are. If 30 minutes feels like too much, start with 10, or even 5. The goal is consistency, not perfection. You can build up over time. Tip number 2, attach it to an existing habit. Walk right after your morning coffee. Walk during your lunch break. Walk after dinner. When you link walking to something you already do, it becomes automatic. Tip number 3, make it enjoyable. Listen to music, podcasts, or audiobooks. Walk with a friend or a pet. Explore new routes. If you enjoy it, you'll do it. Tip number 4, track your progress. Use a simple app or journal. Seeing your streak grow is incredibly motivating. Even a basic step counter on your phone works. Tip number 5, don't break the chain. Try to walk every single day, even if it's a short walk on busy days. Consistency beats intensity. A 10-minute walk on a bad day is infinitely better than no walk at all. Tip number 6, prepare for resistance. There will be days when you don't feel like it. It's cold. It's raining. You're tired. Walk anyway. Those are the days that build character. Those are the days that separate people who try from people who transform. Here's the truth that nobody wants to hear. There is no magic pill. There's no shortcut to better health. But there is something that comes pretty close, and it's free, it's accessible, and almost anyone can do it. 30 minutes of walking. Every day. It strengthens your heart, sharpens your mind, lifts your mood, protects your bones, boosts your immunity, burns fat, reduces stress, and could literally add years to your life. The hardest part isn't the walking, it's deciding to start. So here's my challenge to you. Go for a walk today. Not tomorrow, not Monday, today. Set a timer for 15 minutes, walk in one direction, then turn around and walk back. That's it. That's day 1. And if this video motivated you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Drop a comment and tell me, are you starting your walking journey today? Your future self, healthier, happier, and stronger, is waiting for you at the end of that path. Now, go walk. If you enjoyed this video, you're going to love this one right here. Hit that subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next one. Now go take that walk.